Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and come on in today. I've been tidying my room again still. Starting to sort of get too finicky, going through pieces of paper. Haven't got time for that, have we, really? Got to be doing this. Okay, so I'm going to do a little tiny bit of work today on this. I will do a small video because I've been doing a bit today and I'm a bit tired, but I need to do something every day, I need to accomplish some things. Now, the cover of this is out in the lounge room because, as you know, I'm extending it, so I'm working on it out there. And this is part there of what I've been doing, and there's a little booklet in that first page. But we won't go through it all again because you've seen it before. And today I have some bits and pieces that I want to put in here. I don't know if you've seen this one that I made, but I've got that ready to be a tuck. And then there's also this one here that I made that opens like that. I don't know if I showed you this or not, I can't remember now. But so that's going to be in there as well. Today I'm thinking I might make and also this is my piece of embroidery that I did when we were doing a bit of embroidery, when I was showing you how to do embroidery stitches. This is a piece that I've made and I'm going to be putting that in there as a pocket. Whether I'll be putting it there or not, I don't know. Now I can feel that that's just come on a little bit unattached there. Look at that. Okay. Can't remember now. There might have been a few things that I was supposed to talk about. I can't remember now. But, like, people have asked me things, so can't remember. I know, though, today, hopefully or soon, we're going to set me up a PayPal store. Hubby said he knows how and he can do it, so I'm excited about that. He told me I have to think of a name for it instead of me using Etsy because they want to charge a lot of money and they sort of want to do free shipping overseas and things like that, and I can't afford to do that. So people will get things a bit cheaper if I do have my Facebook store, and I'll also be having other things besides things I make, okay, like bits and pieces that I've collected up to make journals and stuff out of. All new, of course, but anyway, we'll see how we go. I'll have a try at that, so hopefully I'll be able to let you know what the link is to that in the next week, maybe. Hopefully I should be having it up there in a week. I've done this one, I think you might have seen that. That's a really pretty one, isn't it? This would look nice over here, hey. I sprayed that. I sprayed it, and I don't know about yous, but I'm not very, it didn't sort of go so I expected, but I probably could leave that, couldn't I? I could leave that for a page to do something in, couldn't I? Okay, so I want to make a crossover, because I really like this here, that you would make your garter out of if you were getting married, and I thought I'd make a pocket tucky thing here to put another pretty booklet in or something, okay? I've still got a fair few pages to go, so what do you reckon? That'll look really cool, won't it? It's elastic. That might look good. We're going to have to have one that way and one back that way. And then it's turning into a sort of a wedding thing, isn't it, really, when you look at that and you think, oh dear, maybe I should put a different sort of thing across there. I'm not a big fan of that now that I've looked at it like that. What else could I use instead? I wonder. I got washi. It's like a creamy colour, but it's not going to be any very exciting, is it? Really, not exciting, that washi piece. How about this? This is not good. That might be all right. I think I need something with a bit of empathy or something. A bit of something that's got to show up pretty, like. I don't know. I'll have to fish around in here and see what I can find. Won't be a minute. I'll do like that, but it'll be too fluffy, won't it? It'll be too fluffy. Righto. Okay. Different ones have always asked me where I get all this stuff, so I will be doing some of these things in my store because I have too much stuff for me to use. I can't keep my room tidy for very long. Oh dear. This will look alright, but I don't know what I think about the colour. Oh, and I wanted to show you too something about what I was talking about the other day. About your, I wonder what I did with them. I had these really nice little, these are all gathered, these ones on in here. I had this really nice little, oh, I do like that. I'm going to get anywhere this way, am I? I do like all these things. That's pretty though, isn't it? Really, it is nice. Better than the white, hey? Oh, I'm going to cover that over. I was thinking about that the other night in bed. I thought, now, I have to cover that with some sort of lacy thing, don't I? I did sleep, but I had to think about it first. Now, push box on this one. Here's got, this is nice. This cotton one and these cotton crochet ones. I really like these cotton ones. They're really pretty, aren't they? Look, that's better. That's a nice piece. We'll put that up there, eh? Yep. Now, first of all, do I want anything around the outside? Maybe I do. So do I put that first? Now I've confused myself, and probably you too. Okay. There's something there I was looking for earlier. Found that. That's good. I'm pleased. I had some thinner, very thin lace here. That won't be it. Okay. Whereabouts? This is nice. It's too thick, but it'll make a nice belly band that way, wouldn't it? Isn't that pretty? This is like a really, really nice. I've got a few bits of that, so I'm going to start using that. See, I've been over there fishing out in this corner, getting out stuff because I wanted to tidy it. Because when you're tidying something, you find things, don't you? That you forgot all about. Oh, look. Wow. I'm never going to get this done at this rate. I will get it done. These are cute. These are pretty, aren't they? Look at these ones. I might just put a very thin lot of that around the outside. Come here. Cotton and stuff all through it. Now I've got my timing thing going. So I do hope that it'd be nice if the mum had been me a surprise. I don't think he did, he still kept going. He's only going slow, it mustn't be the same fella. The mum usually goes zooming along out there, flat out. He does. Okay, now I'll put that around the edge. What do you reckon? That'll look pretty, won't it? I'll put it down here. It's very delicate, isn't it? Very dainty. I think I might gather that up. What do you reckon? I know I didn't want to do that with the other, but see, this is very fine, beautiful, beautiful lace. Look at that one there. Isn't that delicious? I think I want to put this. Am I putting that down or not? What am I putting down here? I forgot now because I went and moved everything. I know, the pink one. We should probably put that, and then I can come and put down the cover over the top of it, because we don't want it to be all put that down over the top of there. Wait a minute, because then the other part can go over the top of that, whatever I decide to put around the outside. Sorry about my fingernail. I just broke that right back off there. I've been several times hurting this one finger just lately. I don't know, I went to pick up something and my nail got caught, and geez, it hurt. Sorry about this, I'm a bit of a pussycat. A wuss or something, I don't know what you'd call me. I just don't like pain at all. Not one bit. Even though I'm enduring it all day, every day. I just, anything different though, it's a bit of a shock, I suppose, to my system. People reckon you can't get used to it. Well, you do, you have to sometimes. Not used to the bad ones, but you know, when you got. But anyway, shouldn't have said that. I don't want to don't want to be talking about myself. I don't know why I'm talking about myself. Sorry about that. I'm going to cut this that way, Sonya. Make sure it's not too short now. Watch out for your fingers and hands and things you got in the road there. Yeah, I've got to, you know, you go too far sometimes. I think it might have done. I didn't want to lift that page up though. Make it so it doesn't lift up. Well, see, if I hadn't have done that, I can go around now and put something around the edge of there. That'll look good. Put this across here like this. Okay. Please stick not to me, but to the book. Please stick to the book, not to me. I'll cut this off before I put it down too, I better. About there. Bit over. Oh, crikey, get rid of them scissors. Sonya, I don't know. What do you want them there for? They're terrible. Look at that, you couldn't even cut it. This way. Go this way. Another different pair of scissors. So this page doesn't go up as high as the other pages. And that's okay. I'm all good with that. Now we've got that. Now I'm going to see if I can... I was looking at this all the time. Some of the time I was doing that, I was looking at this. Because I thought I could nip a bit off this, couldn't I? And put in there. Which way would I go? Where's the things? There's little flowers. Maybe this side might be better than getting the big one off there. I'm having a terrible day with the scissors today. I'm a terrible time with the scissors. Where's some little ones I had? Here they are. Okay, now I hope you can see what we're doing. We're going to cut around here. It's really good, this sort of thing. You can do your lace like this because it doesn't come undone. Now to keep that, now I'll cut up there. I'll go around here. Yeah, so I think I'm a bit excited about getting a shop. I think, you know, it'll be good for me to have some things in there to... I make a lot of stuff, you know, so be nice anyway. You can come visit me in my store, see what you think. And get to work out a word for it, a name, I meant. Maybe it'll be the word, I don't know. I've got to work out something else. I'll have to work out something for the name of it, won't I? For its name. Don't lose them, you need them. Now, do I need to have a different... Do I need that to be a different colour thing? I don't know, let's have a look in here. Let's have a quick look in here. I might use one of those on the back of this, just to be on the safe side. Maybe. Do I need one of these on the back of it? Oh, look what I got in this box here. Aha, this is something I was going to show you too. I'm going to do this in a minute. I'll show you this in a minute. I mean, I must have stitched that so it wouldn't come undone, so now I'm pulling apart. Trying to... Now, one of these would look really good in that, wouldn't it? Oh, look at that. Do love the colours on that. Where's the bling for it, though? What sort of bling should we put in there? No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Let's see what I'm looking for. It's chicken curry day today. Hubby's doing me some chicken curry. He's a good man. I'm just doing a video, dear. Did you want me? He shut the door and went away. He did, he shut the door and went away. Probably was going to tell me that it's all ready to go, I suppose. He's probably trying to get me to come in there. Oh, this is nice. Somebody sent me these. I don't know who it was. I've had them for a long time, I think. What am I going to put on there, I wonder? Don't want to be too high, do we? We don't want it to be too high. So, I could put this in under there if I wanted to. There's a tag. Look, isn't that pretty? It's got really nice things on it. And then you could write on the back. But there's also a pocket here, so I can put something in. Oh, well, look at this. I've got something to put in the pocket. Look at that. Yes, I could do that if I wanted to. But I thought I want something on that. I do want to put something on there. How about we go we might take that out for a minute because I think I'd rather put a book in there, you know, so you do journaling on. It doesn't pull too much. And I do like this colour of the green, but I think that was just a tiny bit too big. I think it might have been a little bit too big. You got to make these decisions, don't you? What do you think, it'll work or not? Okay. Now I think I need some bling. Oh, look at this bit. Now, I can't see the excitement on it yet of it, but I reckon when I put the part around the edge, the trim around the outside, it'll make a big difference to it, won't it? Make it all pretty. I don't think that's enough on there. I need more bling. I did cut that out to go on. No, I think I'd rather something. What have I got in here besides that? I'm going to turn it upside. I can't turn it upside down. Where's your lid, Sonia? I don't know. I've got this bit of a lid here. I could just try. Sit that on there so it doesn't fall out. What can I see in the bottom? Anything? No. Not that I'm looking for now, I don't think. Okay. What can I put on there? I'm just peeping about over here for a minute. Oh, they fell out. Yeah, nothing worse when you're tidying up, is there? You can't find anything then. I will be able to, eventually, I'd imagine. I'm sorry, I'm down here scratching around in some small bits that I... That's nice. Well, I'm a bit stumped here. That's not good. Sonia must be able to do something with it. Yeah, but where did I put these amazing bits? Aha, there's some. I can't reach them though. I think that looks pretty. Oh, that looks pretty. When you go away and you come back, it looks really nice, doesn't it? You look at it and you go, oh dear, I don't know. The blue. So the blue looks good. The blue looked really nice, didn't it? And that. Yeah. I don't think I want to put a die cut thing on there, do I? Oh, here's my bit I was doing yesterday. I still haven't finished that. Oh yes, I did a bit more. Look at that. The only thing I was thinking, I might need something around the edge of it. A little, I put a little flower and I put that little thing on there. Little thing on there, yeah. I might put this on here. I like this. I do like this one. Stuff off it. That'll be the glue. Just still looking about under. I can't help myself. I just thought I might find a butterfly or something. But I think this will work. If I just put that there and a tiny bit underneath. I don't want it to be too much because I don't want it to go through and stick on my page. I'll have to put something underneath there so it doesn't stick down on the page. Now I still haven't got bling on there, have I? Went right away from that idea, which wasn't good because I still need to put something blingy on it. Here we go. Oh, I've got some nice little bits in here that I collected up the other day when I was looking through something. And I thought, well, these are cool. I might try some of these. What's this one? Oh, isn't that nice? Except he's missing a pearl. I'll have to find a pearl for him. Put in there. Give him a pearl. Right. Oh, these are nice bits, aren't they? Which one will we have? We'll have to pick out a piece, won't we? These are also a lot of earrings and things, you know, that I collect up in the second-hand shops or even buy new ones from Big W sometimes because they have them on special for $2. The thing is, sometimes you can't go and buy these sort of what's the names? Come here. You can't go and buy that. What is this? This is cool. Charms. You can't usually go and buy. This is interesting. This goes right. That must be old. That thing. I'll put that back in there. Oh dear. Look at these. I like these things. I must have something here I can use. Surely to goodness. It's too dark. Oh dear, I thought this was a nice little pot of goodies. Oh, look at the heart. Come here. A little heart. Maybe that'll look good on there. That is pretty, isn't it? Well, we did want something more exciting, though. Aha. That's it. There's the piece I wanted. So that's off a necklace. That could be a diamond in there, you never know. Don't know, I don't think it is. So it's got a little thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pin on it. Okay, pin it in. Because it has a place to pin it. So we can pin it in there. And then if somebody really, really wants to take it off there, they could, I suppose. So all I've got to do now is find some fancy pins. Have I got any fancy pins in here? I had a whole bag of them somewhere a while ago and I thought, well, I won't need those. I should have plenty where I'm working. But you know what? That's not an issue now. It's not working for me at all. I will use this tiny one, eh? I'll use that tiny one. They look really cool. The little blokes, don't they? I wonder how much time I've got. I've still got plenty of time. And Cubby might have come in to tell me my lunch was ready, but I really can't go to do that yet. I'm a bit busy. I cannot do that just now. Here's the pins. Here's the pins. Sorry about all the grunting. I watched my video yesterday, didn't I? I was grunting and grunting. I thought, my goodness me, Sonya. It's probably something that I'm just doing for no reason. This is a nice rosy gold colour one. This is pretty, isn't it? This will look good if I can get it on here. My old fingers, come on, hands really. Gee, this must be blunt. I'll put it up through the hole in. How about that? There we go. Well, that's all over the place, but it's there. So we can put that sort of thing across the page. And now I'm going to put something around the edge of it. I just have to because I can't leave it like that. I don't like the look of it like that. I want it fixed. I need it to be fixed. I should have used this across the centre, shouldn't I? Might be all right in the top and the bottom. Hey, I've had these for years and years, these laces. Years and years and years and years. And now I'm going to use some. Hey, that'll be fun. I'm going to use some. Hubby must have gone out to see if there's any mail. Bought some things on the internet, but they take a while to get here. Oh, that's the wrong way, is it? I think it might be. Does that matter? Don't think it does. Well, stop wiping it all in the glue and decide what you want to do, Sonya, please. I will probably put something else on here. What have I got? I've got this smacking down thing here that I should be using instead of, I say smacking down thing. You hold things down with this because you don't want to get glue everywhere, and this is not working for me. At least if I press it, I might have to turn this around so I can see this. I'm written right up over the table and can't see what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh no, that cut. Ah dear, I think that was crooked. Now if I go and look on this part, I can see that that is crooked because I can see what's happening with the frill on it. There we go. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I'm going to put a piece across the bottom too. I am. It's a bit flash. Doesn't matter, that's the idea of the thing. One lady's already offered to buy it. That's okay. I hope she still likes it when I finish though. I'll have to see when I put it up for sale. If anybody wants it, still. Wow. I think I've gone too far, don't you? That's not good in the middle of there. That's just all completely wrong. Oh, dear, shocking. Right, now, so that's off there. That's off. Right. Yeah. I'll figure it out. Do I have to take that off now after I glued that on there? Do I? Really? Yeah, I think. Maybe. What do you reckon? I think I might have to take that off. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that because, you know, just give you the idea of how to put, you know, a place in there to tuck stuff in. And what you could use, but it's up, you know, people, I'll have to decide whether I want to keep that like that or not because I don't know if I'm really pleased with that or not. I'll have to think about it a bit, eh? I'll have to think about it and look at it and then come back to it. So, yesterday I was telling you that I put, it was yesterday, that this flowers that I buy, these are a bit bigger than some other ones that I've got there. This is a dishwasher thing, dishcloth thing. It's only brand new, and I just thought I'd put it on the table so it wouldn't be clunking on that piece of glass. But I colour these with me markers. And trust Sonya not to have a marker present. Oh, here we go. Here's one. But this is going to be really bright, isn't it? Hang on a second. What other colours have I got here? This one, I hope it's got some in it. And it's only very thin. If you get the thick ones, like, that's a skinny one too. Will work, but it takes a long time. If you get the ones with the thick ends on them, these are all fine markers. Why have I got those and not the others here? That's always the way, isn't it? You know, you want something and it's got to be different. What you got, this one here, but it's not, I don't think the colour on this is very, you know, jazzy. You just have to take them off. So I buy the white ones and then you can colour them in, see? That's not too bad, but I don't think I'd do it on this colour because it's not, the marker will go really good. If you just sit it on there, see, look, it soaks into it, look. Cool, eh? You get stuck all over your hands as well, but it soaks all in, so you can make the flower then whatever colour you want it to be. Just like people do that with their washi too. I think that some people do it. They tea dye things too. You can tea dye this, or sometimes I drop them in there, drop it in my cup of coffee, because we've done that by accident, and then think, oh, that worked. So when you do these, I wouldn't do this colour because it's really too dark for me, I think. I'd have a bit of cat trouble today. He wants to insist on coming in here and I just can't handle him because he just won't stay off the table. When he gets up here, there's no room for me then to do anything. Should wash off my hands fairly easy, I think. Just trying to open the door. He did one day, accidentally got in here. I think it was because it wasn't quite shut. I hope that's what it was. I hasn't figured it out now. But then I said to Jeremy, we probably could get some of those door handles, you know, you pull down, then the cat could just pull it down and open it. What do you reckon? And then who's going to close it? You know, that's the thing. So, well, hubby has to get up most of the time and let him in and out, and he starts to play a game with him, and then Jeremy doesn't take to that too well. If I tell him to lay down and be quiet, he usually will stay and sit down and be good. Usually. Sometimes, just depends. Because he starts getting up and going, wanting to go out and come back in, just mucking about, I think. It's like a naughty kid. Okay. You can't brush your hair. I mean, Jeremy can't do his and I can't do mine without the cat come flying in there for his to be done too. He hears the brush. He can hear you brush it. Well, if you're in the lounge chair, you know, you can hear, he sees you. He comes sit up the chair, he sits up there so he can do his too. He's got to have his hair done. He does, and there's a shower. He gets in the shower. He's a good bloke. Look, it will cover a lot better than that if you just keep persisting. But, like I said, I wouldn't do that myself. I'd do something a bit lighter. And what you do too, if you want to, is do the back as well, and that way you've got a better coverage on the front of part of it. I mean, if you've got a new marker, they go really good. You just, put it on there and it just bleeds into your fabric. So you can see it a lot better when you do both sides. Actually, I think I did the wrong side. Well, because this is right in the wrong side to the flower. Yeah, look at that. That's a bit better. I like that a bit better. Mind you, you could put a little pair of gloves on or something if you wanted to, so you wouldn't get it all over yourself. My hands are really dry. I probably should have did something about mine, but I'm terrible. I find that when I start putting cream on them, they start to get too greasy then, so what can you do? I don't put that much on them, but you know what I mean? It's not, they get dry and then they're not, just go through different stages, I suppose. How many times you're washing your hands and stuff like that. Oh, I'm not happy. Oh dear. I don't want to stay home now for always. I just can't see myself handling that. Oh, I had plans. I was going back. I was going back out. I'm not in. People ask me how. We're in New South Wales, where there's the virus is here, but it's not as bad as what it is in Victoria. We haven't got everything shut down yet, but you've got to be careful. And I don't want to be sick. I just do not, and I do not want to make anybody else sick. So I'll be wearing a mask if I do go anywhere. People don't really, I can't believe people don't want to wear it for vanity reasons, because they're too vain or whatever you call it. That's silly. That is so silly. Wouldn't you be better off to have a mask on than get sick and die? I think. Here's me again with my opinions. I better keep them to myself. Look, that turned out quite well, actually. I don't mind that at all. I might even actually use him one day. See? I got it all over me, but that was fun. That took a while. Didn't it? Yeah, it did. It took about 5 minutes, I suppose. That should have been scary for you. Where's a wipe, please, Sonya? Let's see if we can clean a bit off before we touch anything else. Let me see now. What else have I got to do? Can't really think of it at the moment. I was going to do that book, but that didn't turn out that page. I didn't like that at all. What do you reckon? You can do yours the way you like. Oh, I know what I want to do now. Got some. I'll move these out of the way. I don't want to put any of that on my lace. I'm going to be happy. Because if you don't want it on there too, it'll suck it right in there, won't it? This is a beautiful little piece I've got here that I made with... so hubby's getting angry with that cat by the sounds in the door. I don't blame him. He can hear me talking, I suppose. He thinks he should be in here with me. That's a tuck under there. And that's... Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, this piece is nice. We'll put it over here on this page. We'll put it on this page, and we're going to leave enough room so we can put a piece of lace around there that we like, or a bit of braid or something. So I just put a sticker on there. I don't know if you've seen me do that. You might have done. Then I put a butterfly, and then I went over it with some of the stickles to highlight her band on her head, her jewellery. I just highlight and put it on the butterfly, put a little bit on the paper. So I think that looks really good. Now make sure you don't muck this up, Sonya. So I've got to come up that way and go across this way, and up here. Make sure I'm putting it on the right place. Righto. And make that a nice pocket there, okay? Yeah, I'm very disappointed with that page that I just did. Might not ever see that again. I might just take the whole thing out and just start from scratch or something. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't quite look good, does it? It's got to go with the rest of it. So that's the thing. You've got to make sure that your whole piece goes together properly. Now, I've got some really old pieces of doily here, and I'm thinking about, maybe I should put something in there so that it doesn't stick. What have I done here? Slow down, Sonya. What have I got here? Something that won't stick. Piece of paper, pocket, something. Oh, dear. Been moving stuff around, and like I said, I can't find a thing. I did have a piece of acetate or something so I could stick it in there, and I thought I'll stick this up here. Oh, I'm going to put this in. It's a, what's the name? Washing folder. Put that in there. I want to put this over here. I can't look at that anymore. I'll take that off. better. I like it over there. There, I'm terrible. Okay, so this, it's got a mark on there. People say they don't mind the marks on it, but I don't think I like it. Maybe I can put a flower on it. So I want this to be, hang on, there's a bigger bit. This might be a bigger piece. Oh, isn't it pretty? Yes, put over this. It might be too big now. I'll have to cut it. Gee, that's going to be tricky, isn't it? That's going to be tricky, trying to cut that out to go on there. What's this a picture of? There's something on here. Rabbits. Look, they're rabbits. And look, looks like a cactus, maybe, or a tree. Yeah, this has got a few marks on this. Ooh, I don't know. Doesn't matter if it's rabbits, does it? I didn't see that. I'd never seen that coming, that rabbit. I did not see him at all. Oh, goodness me, look at these. He can't see it, I know. I'm sorry. How wide's this got to be? We do two rows. It's got to go the other way. If I did that, I could have it. That could be another pocket, couldn't it? Ah, it's getting stuck in my hands. So you can put it like that, and then it's got to open an envelope. Maybe I could put it. There's a bit of stuff there. Goodness me. I think if you have too many choices, I think it makes it really hard, don't you? I really think it makes it too hard if you've got too many choices, Sonya. Too many choices. This I like. That'll make a nice tucky spot thing, won't it? I feel funny about cutting this. But it'll look good if you do on there, won't it? It'll look good. Sure, I can leave that little tiny bit there. I can cut that across there. I can leave that there, have that, so it'll still open, won't it? Righto, so let's make a mark where we want to go. We need to cut it down here. Righto. And this one, we need to cut down here. Righto. Here we go. We're going to pretend we don't see anything like a rabbit on here, okay? Nobody can see. You got him. No, I can't. Can't remember what this is called, this stitch. Oh, what is it? I don't know. It looks really good for a plain, like, easy thing to do. I suppose it's easy. It's reasonably so. You just got to make sure your picture works out the right way by... What is it called now? I can't remember. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I've had a senior's moment. Yet again. That's not coming off there. Cut that off. I just followed the line here of crochet, because somebody's actually made this. It's not a machine. It's not a machine or a what's the name done thing. It's not a factory made thing. It's real. I'm going to take this off here, I think, because it might be getting me in my way. But I'm going to leave that bit there on that part. Okay. Give it a bit of a tug that way. Give it, straighten it up a bit. Okay, now I'm going to cut that piece. So we're going to have this piece crossed down here and cut that bit up along here at this piece here, because it won't come undone, because I've said this and lots of people have, unlike knitting, this is only one stitch at a time, not like you're knitting on a knit needles. There's lots of stitches in that, lots of stitches, so when you pull that it'll come undone. That's a bit crooked, and that's only because, yeah, I don't know if I should cut that off, because there's more work in this area. There's more cotton in that area. I might put something along over the top of that anyway, won't we? We won't actually leave that sitting there. I'm going to put this on here. Glue. There's the glue. We're down to seconds, but I've only been on here for 40 minutes because, and that time went really fast while I was just doing this bit. Fiddling with that flour. Now I've got to make sure I get a lot of this on here. I probably should spread it out a bit. What will I do that here? Hope it doesn't take it off. It shouldn't do. A bit wild, aren't I, over that? Got to get it done. Ain't got any time for waiting for it. Now, that on there. Now I've got marks, so I'm going to be covering them up with flowers or something. So I can't leave them out like that. It will turn open, even if it's got that bit there, because it's just the way it is, I suppose. It's going to open. And then I've got here that I must stick this down, eh? This bit. Why have I left that waving around there in the breeze? Goodness me, Sonya. Put it underneath it. Probably was under there and sneaked out because I mustn't have had enough glue on that. I've put a bit more on it now, so hopefully that'll be right. Now, I'm going to squash anything. I have to work out an idea of what sort of flowers and things to put on it, and the trim that goes around the top of it here, because I can probably take a bit more off that side there, see? Probably cut a bit more off this. Am I in the shot? No, well, I'm just here. I'm just outside the camera shot. Might be I'm coming this way now. I'm coming this way. Okay. Oh dear. There we go. And then I can find the right thing to put around for trims and a flower. And I'll come back on here and I'll show you what I come up with. Hopefully tomorrow. Depends what I'm doing. I'm trying to get a video up every day because I really enjoy doing it, and I feel like I haven't achieved anything if I don't put something up. I really do. I think, I better do something. I can't really just do nothing. I feel like I haven't achieved anything. Now there's a chance to use that. Wow, that's nice. But I have to work out what's going to go around the edge. And because that thing went off, that alarm, I better go. And I will talk to you later. So I hope you're enjoying watching bits and pieces of this, or coming along and crafting with me. And, we're just doing a bit. Even if I take it off, I just did it anyway. It's an idea. And it'll all come back on there, but probably be just in a different lace. That's all, okay? So thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope this didn't stick. And it's right under there. Very good. I can put a little ticket or something down in that and trim around the edge of that as well. So I've got a lot of work to do, and I probably have got myself really over involved in things, and I've got everything I've collected up for my steampunk one, and I ain't touching it. I'm not touching it until I finished. I'm not touching it until I finished. I swore I wasn't going to go up to Can Assist until I clean this room, so I can't go there Thursday unless I do something really amazing tomorrow. But anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Have a good day and stay safe.